What's up, everybody? It's your boy L Slack, and you're watching the Vulgar Uplander. How are we doing today? Dude, I'm pretty stoked today. Crazy thing happened today. So, it's like, well, it's almost 10 o'clock now, but I'm off to a late start today. I had to take my daughter to the dentist appointment, so I got to the gas station at a different time today than I normally would. So I'm going to get gas in West Salem on my way to work. And I check out and I'm walking out the store and this guy hits me up and he goes, "Hey." And I look back and I'm like, "Oh shit, man." Like, there's a couple things running through my head. I'm like, first of all, I don't know who this is. And then I'm like, well, crap, I work in corrections. So I'm like, oh shit, man. Like, is this a youth that I know from years ago? Because I've been doing this job for 17 years now. And it's not it's not like some teenager or anything like that. So I'm just like, fuck, man. Like, well, they seem friendly, so I'm like, I must not have pissed them off too bad. But I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, well, who is this? So this guy comes up to me like he knows who I am, and I'm like, all right, like, do I know you? He's like, yeah, man, it's me, JP. I'm like, JP, and I'm like rolling through like the Rolodex in my head. I'm like, fuck. I'm like, oh my god, I feel like I should know this. And he goes, from Upland. I go, oh shit, JP, yeah. What the fuck? That was super cool. James Hyatt. Hopefully I'm saying that last name correctly, but yeah, he recognized me at the gas station while I was checking out, and I'm like, oh my god, how weird, because like I don't see people, like they see me. I mean, it's easy. People are gonna recognize me more than not people. Like this is a very rare occurrence. I'm sure. It just so happens that I've known JP lives in Salem, and we've talked about it and whatnot, but we never met in person before. So that was super cool. But yeah, I was on my way out to work, so I was like, yeah, I'm just getting gas, doing the whole thing. But that was cool. JP, it was nice to meet you, sir. And I know we've talked about getting this beer sometime. We do need to do that. But anyway, yeah, I thought that was super cool. But like, no joke, I was like, fuck, man, this is probably, what if this is some kid that I used to work with at Hillcrest or McLaren or something? And I'm like, oh shit. Because it's happened before. I've run into people that I used to work with, and that I don't recognize, because it's been, I see thousands and thousands of kids come through there. I can't remember them all. So anyway, I mean, and I've had good interactions and I've had some bad ones. So I was not quite sure where this was going at first. I was like, I don't know, man. I'm not used to people, that recognizing me outside of that, unless it's people I know. But anyway, so that was super cool. Yeah, I just wanted to share that in real life Upland, meld that happened, which was pretty sweet. What are the odds? Anyway, yeah, so that happened. And it's funny, I planned on making a video anyway, but JP was like, hey, I said, yeah, I'm going to make a video. I planned on doing that anyway. But, so yeah, that was pretty rad. I was pretty stoked about that. So that was a nice little boost to my day. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So also, I'm in Upland, but it looks a little bit different because, well, one, I opened my phone up because I got one of those foldy phones, and I always forget that I can do this, and so it gives me a bigger screen, which makes it easier to do while I'm driving. Anyway, so, but I'm on the web version because I'm gonna make a USD purchase. I'm looking for some cheap USD properties because I got like $13, I think it was, in USD sales pretty recently. So I bought one property for $5 earlier, and I was like, I'm just gonna do the rest on this little video. So I'm looking for some low markup LA properties that I can buy and then just flip for USD for this new city release is going to come out here soon. I bought one in Granada Hills because I knew I wasn't going to flip that one because I gotta hold on for dear life for the Granada Hills props. But so anyway, so I'm in the web version here, and I will flip over to the app UPX Land, and I already did the search, and so I'm looking at a $5 one and a $3 one, which will be my move. And we'll just buy two and then I'll flip them. So let's go up here a little bit, and we're gonna find the lowest markup. And I've been hearing some scuttlebutt about some real low USD markups, which some people aren't really thrilled about, but people like me, who is building up my account, ain't mad at all. I'm not in the market for selling very many things for USD at this point. And like I said before, I still got that money in my account that I'm not touching. This is outside of that I need to donate to Extra Life. I just need to do that on my PC because it's a real pain in the neck to do it on my cell phone. So I'm just waiting for my downstairs to. It's currently got a dehumidifier and some air blowing through it, so that way I can try to dry out where it leaked in and pull that moisture out. So it's kind of noisy and messy down there at the moment. So once that gets cleared up, probably the next day, I'll probably stop the dehumidifier here pretty soon. We'll get down there and we'll make that shit happen. So looking for a $5. Hey, easy rumble strip, easy. Okay, so low markup, we're looking at 498. That one's at 36. We got any in the 20s in this area? No, but fucking 30. What is that? 32% is pretty fucking good at $5.13. Okay. What else we got there? Anything just a little bit further up here? No, we start dipping in the 40s, upper 30s. We want low 30s, high 20s. So I think that 32% or 32.55% looks like it might be my best bet. So let's look at buying it. All right, 32, which is this one right here. $5.13. Oh shit, I fucked it up. There it goes. Copy. And then we'll just jam on over to this one. And then we punch in the information. Yolanda. 10806 Yolanda Avenue in Los Angeles. I love that name, Yolanda. It reminds me of like the Martin Show or something from back in the 90s. There's some dudes just like nuts to butts on a four-wheeler back here going to town, just mobbing through this field. Looked kind of funny. So sorry I kept looking that way because I saw something weird. All right, Zach Squire, I'm gonna buy your shit. So we hit the purchase button. And we're gonna flip this motherfucker in the next, I don't know, tonight or tomorrow or whatever. So, yep, I want to purchase, and I'll use my USD balance once that comes up. Use this payment method. We got that one. You're mine. Yolanda. Okay. Boom. Boom. Okay. What's next? We go back over here. Now we're gonna look for the $3 hollers. So this one we gotta find, well, one, the lowest markup. And then lowest markup, highest or like largest size, and then in the $3 range. That 30, that top one looks pretty good actually. It doesn't look bad. Everything else is kind of, except for that $3.49 one. Let's see here, which is a 31%er. What are we looking at here? That one's $3.49. Ooh, yeah, that one might be the one. All right, this will get us where we need to be. So we will go with this one on Hot Street, because that will help with when I flip it. It'll help with the turnaround on that one. Especially if I just go to LA as a whole, and then we look at markup and like what the UP2 markup is, that may benefit us. But I won't be doing that on here because I'm driving. Ooh, this one's got a house on it too. We'll all be a monkey's uncle. Driving. We gotta merge, so I don't want to do cell phone things while we're merging. There we go. Yes, we'll buy this one, and this will satisfy my recent sales. Oh, I'll tell you about it. So, hold on, let me finish this up real quick. When I had listed, my NFLPA legits, I need to go back and check is what I need to do. Well, maybe I'll do that here in a second. Yay, we bought it. When I listed the NFLPA legits, I was listening for $5 for the fundraiser, and I saw it was like the other day that I sold one of them. I was like, hell yeah, I sold another thing, and then I go back to look at it, and I was like, oh fuck, because I haven't changed the prices of any of those at the shop yet, and I like, oh fuck, it sold for 5 UPIX. I set it for 5 UPIX and not $5 USD. So I feel like a dildo. Anyway, I just thought that was kind of funny. I should look at my props though. Let's look at directory, shops. That would be 88 special. Come on. There it is. Let's just look, see if there's any more for. I'm sure if there were, they would have been bought up. because it was like a Jerome Ford legit, which wasn't a bad one either. That would have been a good one not to have listed at 5 UPIX, but you know, what can you do? These all look right. These all look right. But yeah, and this is the lowest it'll let me list them as well for USD. Maybe I'll just leave them in there. Fuck it, at $5, and if they sell, they sell, and if they don't, they don't. Yeah, everything looks good on this front at least. And these are ones that other people have listed in my shop. So, okay, well, it looks like that was my one error. So, can't win them all. Everybody does it. Everybody does it, including my dumbass. So, that sucks. And look at all these USD thingies you can buy. The premium bundles. What's this? What the hell? Potions? Oh, this must be for that totem thing. You know, my stupid ass keeps thinking about, do I want to get back into the totem game? I need to buy one of these in-person Genesis GA tickets. Let me talk about that real quick. So, let's zoom out so we can go just fucking cycle the world, because I'm going to be getting into a thing here. So my stupid ass has been, I don't know, maybe I have like buyer's remorse or, you know, regret, I don't know, but I've been thinking about the totems again, you know, and not just because they just announced a thingy with totems again, but because I don't know, I'm sentimental about things at times. But anyway, so I was thinking like, fuck man, maybe I go back and get another totem. Maybe I go search for the totes, just find one, just get one this time, not two, and dabble with the toadies again. But I don't know if I will. And then this thing comes out about the fucking potions, and now it's got me thinking about it all over again. And I haven't even read the potions thing, to be honest with you, because it's been a weird day with the dentist and all this other shit. But now I'm fucking intrigued again. Like, you hooked me back in, because now I'm thinking like, oh man, you can like add shit. You can add a fucking potion to your totem to like give it something new or do something to it. I haven't read it, so I don't know yet, but it just got my mind thinking about all the cool things that maybe I could do with it. I just don't know. So I'm gonna eat a banana. It's my breakfast for the road. So don't get any weird thoughts. Anyway, you know, that banana goop on my fingers. We'll just wipe that on my God-given napkin here, aka my pants. Anyway, so yeah, now I'm thinking about totems again, and my FOMO is fucking kicking in hard, real hard. I don't know. I just want to be involved in all the things, but I know I can't because that's irresponsible. I'll never be good at any one thing. I'll just be like a, you know, jack of all trades or whatever, and master of nothing. Anyway, so that was my thought, and now that I see these fucking potions and shit, it's got me thinking about it. Anyway, There was something else I was going to mention. Not about totems. Damn it, there was two things I was going to talk about. And now I've completely sidetracked myself. I wish I could just go rewind and remind myself what it was, but I can't rewind live shit. So, well, at least not here. Wouldn't that be a cool feature though? If like when you're making a video, you could just rewind to try to jog your own memory in the video that you're currently recording. It's kind of a mind fuck a little bit. Huh. Anyway, what the fuck was I talking about? I had two things I was going to mention. One was about totems. The other one was about something that I did, maybe? I don't know. I'm going to watch this video back and I'll remember it, and then it will be a distant memory, I suppose. What is happening up here? I'll make sure this thing doesn't get all fucked up. Yeah, I don't know. So, there's a new city that's coming out. Slough or something? Slough? It's UK. It's a UK property. And it's it's a starter city for the noobs. So, probably not going to partake in that one. Just because, well, one, I don't got the time at the moment. I'm driving. I bet it launches today or something. Or whenever it does, I'll probably be at work. And so, with only like 15% non-FSA, I don't know if I want to scramble out there to try to figure out if I can get lucky and get a non-FSA property. But so, I mean, especially with those, I'll just buy them off secondary market with a little bit of a markup, or maybe under markup with USD. I am not tripping about it at all. Because also, I don't really want to fly over there when I'll just wait a little bit longer, wait for somebody to start selling, and then I'll just purchase one on the secondary market. It is cool though. Well, no, I was gonna say it is cool to have to get one of those badges, but they do it stealthy, so I don't know if they have those badges or not. I would have to look, and I'm not gonna bring it up now because I'm driving, and that's irresponsible, as they say. I remember what I was going to talk about now. I remember my fucking washing machine. My washer machine. So, I tried to fix this motherfucker, and it's not working. I bought... First of all, I had a severed wire. I fixed that. And so I hooked everything back up, and it looks like it's all the way it's supposed to be. Still getting the same problem. So I go ahead and I go buy. Well, I take off the pump. I'm thinking, well, maybe the pump's bad. The drain pump, because it's not draining water. So I'm like, well, let me take off the pump and see if that's the problem. I take off the pump. Pump looks to be fine. There's no clogs in the line because it is draining from the tube. Totally fine. The other drain tube is totally fine. It's just where it goes into the pump, it's apparently not forcing, the water up and out. So I started thinking last night when I was, okay, so let me backtrack a little bit. I bought a new pump just in case. I'm like, well, I feel like the old pump is fine, but I'm going to buy a new pump just in case. I'd rather be safe than sorry. It's only $20 to find out, and I would rather just spend the $20 and come to find out that I don't need it than not spend the $20 and then waste a bunch of time trying to diagnose a different problem. So anyway, I spent $20 to buy the new pump. I also bought some new wiring too, because I thought, well, maybe my connection is shoddy because I was doing it all underneath the washer. So I took a big chunk of wire out and I replaced that with the right caps and everything. I did it right. So I replaced the wire, bought some new wire, and replaced that. So that's all good to go. Everything's there. We got a connection. And then I'm remembering when the hose popped off and I was fucking spewing water everywhere and I was flooding my house with this stupid washer, and I'm trying to stop the water from shooting out. I remember getting shocked, and it was like a low voltage shock. It was just enough, like to like, whoa, what the fuck was that? So then I'm thinking, oh shit, what if that wire was already severed? And I thought maybe I touched something metal and it was hot for some reason. Anyway, so I thought maybe it wasn't a big deal. But when I realized, because at that point I didn't realize that wire was severed in half, and so there was exposed wires getting nailed with water. Oopsie. And originally I thought, and this is never a good idea, folks. I'm just being, lazy a little bit and trying to go quick, thinking that the problem is mine. Because originally I just thought it was just the hose. I'm like, oh, there's a kink in the hose. I'll change the hose out, be fine. So I didn't unplug the washer because I'm like, I'm just going to replace this hose. It's not a big deal. So water's shooting everywhere. The fucking thing is still plugged in. So I feel the shock. And I'm like, oh, crap. That's a little bit of a stinger. It got my attention. So then later on, after I unplugged everything, I was looking right there, I realized the thing is severed. And so I replaced all the wires and stuff. But then I started thinking, when it didn't work again last night, I was like, wait a sec. I got shocked, probably from that exposed wire. I was wet. The wire was wet. There's a pretty good fucking chance that it may have shorted out the main board on the washer, or at least the sensor inside the main board of the washer, which may explain why when I replaced the wire and I replaced the pump, it still is not getting a signal to send it to fucking drain. So tonight, everybody, my mission will be to go home, take apart the top of my washing machine, pull out the main board where that wire connects to the pump, or where the pump wire comes up and into the main board, and see if I have indeed fried that sensor or the main board. And then I'm going to see if it's very expensive to replace that board, which I'm assuming it's not, because not the whole main board, because the washer itself works pretty okay. I think it's just the sensor that goes to the washer, to the pump, the water pump, the drain pump. So this will be my last ditch effort in attempting to fix this washer before I say fuck it, take it outside and beat it up in the yard with the bat. I mean, that's what's going to happen with it, because I'm getting pretty tired of this stupid thing. And then I have to buy a new one, which in turn would prevent me from being able to go to Las Vegas, because, as you know, I use my free apps to fucking cover a lot of the costs in Upland. So, I don't have just a ton of disposable income. And so, I save up for things and I make sure I do it responsibly, make sure all my bills and shit are paid, and then I go have fun. But if the washer breaks, then the fun money's got to turn into fixing the washer, because I can't not have a fucking washing machine. That's not going to happen. So, anyway, so that could derail my grandiose plans. But I got to make one more attempt to see if it's this main board, or it could be a sister board in the washer on the panel. So that'll be fun. We got 3 brand new parts in that it didn't allegedly need so far, which I'll just return the pump. It's not a big deal. It's $20. I'll just put the old pump back on and call it a day, and send it in. Anyway, so yeah, I'm still keeping hope alive for Genesis Live, so I can attend in person. Getting there and paying for the ticket is not the issue. It's mostly the hotel and all the other little things that come up, like food on Thursday, food on Saturday, snacks and drinks, and maybe some gambling money. It would be kind of shitty to go all the way to Las Vegas and then not have any food on Thursday, or any spare money really to go buy some food on Thursday, and not any spare money to go buy food and stuff on Saturday, because Friday is taken care of. Well, Friday would be golden, but yeah, and I also don't want to sleep on the streets, or stay up all night. That's never fun either. Anyway, yeah, so I'm still, like I said, still trying to work it. I want to be comfortable while I'm there. I want to have a place to reside after I've drank myself into a stupor with all of you hooligans. So anyway, that's my mission. Like I said, flight's taken care of. If I can go, the ticket is taken care of. That's not an issue. It's the extras. It's all the extras. So just got to be a responsible adult. So anyway, yep, I'll keep you posted. As soon as I get this stupid washer fixed, if I can, I'll be jumping up and down with excitement and joy, because then we'll know. Going. All right. Well, yeah. So Metaverse Millen's racetrack build is complete. I'm just waiting for his track to get online. I'm waiting for the black dot. It doesn't look like it's up yet when I checked last night, because I was going to go race that son of a bitch. Well, not Metaverse Millen himself, but I was just going to go get on the track and race on there with my probably my Series 2 that I will hopefully be able to give away to somebody once I get to 100 subscribers on YouTube. Yeah, that's what I was going to do, but the black dot wasn't there. I went to the property. It's done building, but the MetaVenture itself, it's probably an application process. I bet you once it's built. Well, maybe, I feel like it's not. I don't know. I don't know how that process works. I don't know if you have to go to City Hall and then put your application in for your racetrack, or not. Because I feel like that, I just don't know the process. Because I know originally that was, you have to submit your racetrack, and then they have to approve the racetrack, the name, and the path, and all of that shit. And then once that's approved, you're able to build the structure. But I wonder if there's like I don't recall seeing a MetaVenture application for a racetrack. But then again, maybe it just wasn't ever available because I never had the building for the track. I don't know exactly. I don't know. I'll have to look at that. I'll have to look at that. So maybe that's the case. You didn't have to submit an application for your. I'm assuming it's a MetaVenture. Fuck if I know. I mean, once mine's built, I'll figure it out. But we'll cross that bridge once we get there. Anyway, yeah. So as soon as I can, I'm gonna go race this track. I still haven't raced the other one, the Granada Hills racetrack, which I need to do. I'm going to go on that one at some point. I didn't even realize. I'm pretty sure I have a property on that racetrack, not even knowing that I did. But I was looking at it the other day. I'm like, oh, I got a I got a property right next to the starting line. What the hell is going on over here? A burn? Okay. I guess they're just burning a big old pile of shit in the middle of the woods here that I'm driving through. So I'm driving over this little pass, and I'm driving. You can't see it, but maybe you can see in the back. It's just a bunch of trees everywhere. So there's a road going right through the forest, and there's just this pullout and this big ass fucking pile of wood and shit is just on fire. And then there's like what looks to be like a forestry truck, just sitting back watching it burn. So I'm assuming it's controlled. I don't know, but it was just weird because it's just on one of the pullouts, so, next to a logging outfit. So I don't know. Anyway, weird. Things just pull me away. I don't even remember what I was talking about now. That's unfortunate. Anyway, oh yeah, I was talking about the racetrack. Yeah, so god dang this fucking screen. I wish it would just stay on. But anyway, as soon as I I don't know. Things keep pulling me away. I've been playing this video game at home, so I'm a gamer as well, and I was playing this game called Balatro, which if you like poker or card games, this one would probably be up your alley. And also if you like roguelikes, it would be up your alley. So if you like poker, card games, and roguelikes, this is the game for you because it's fucking rad. It's kind of hard to explain without seeing it, but basically you make poker hands with this deck that you build, and you have joker cards that add like bonuses and multipliers to your points, and like the antes are what you would consider the level, and then you have stages, and so like in each stage there's an ante, and there's typically three of them. You have a small blind, a big blind, and you have the boss blind. And so on each stage, you got to go, battle these blinds. And when you're making your deck, essentially, it's just a standard 52 card deck, and then you can purchase jokers in the store, and then there's like 150 different jokers that you can put up, and they will like do different multipliers and add bonuses and do certain nifty things like all your spade cards give you a bonus, or every odd number card gives you a 2x multipliers, just something like that. And so for every hand that you play, it has a chip value to it. So like if you play like a pair, maybe the chip value is like 20, and then and you're playing 2 cards, so it's times 2. So then you get 40 coins. If you play like a full house, would probably be like 60 times, so 60 chips times 4, because it's a more difficult hand to get. A straight flush would be like 100 times 6, I think, is what it is. And so you can, with your jokers and other cards that you can add to your deck, you can get all kinds of like different kind of cards that have like multipliers or more chips on them, or do different crazy shit. You can have 100 cards in your deck if you want, or you could have 20 cards in your deck, and then you're constantly just pulling the badass ones. It's pretty awesome. And so then you go as far as you can to see how far you get. And if you beat the 8th stage, so if you beat the boss blind in the 8th stage, you will have technically beaten that run. But then you can go into an endless mode, where you just can keep going and see how far you can get. And it ramps up pretty fucking fast. Anyway, it's very addicting. I've been playing the shit out of that game. So when I, when I'm done for the night and I want to decompress, I'll just go sit and play some Balatro and see if I can unlock some new jokers or cards or fucking tokens or whatever to help you, get further on your next runs. So I should be a better Uplander, and probably I should probably add the racing and then just go fuck around with some tracks and like do some shit. But while my fucking dungeon is drying out, I gotta occupy myself somehow. And if I can't be on making videos downstairs, I might as well be playing Balatro upstairs. So sorry. Anyway, that's kind of that. But if you're into gaming, hit me up and we can swap gamer tags. I play on Xbox primarily, but I also play on my PC, and I'll play on my PS4 on occasion. I have a Switch as well. But yeah, I think that probably does it for now. I suppose I'll get off of here and work on uploading this video to all the proper channels. But yeah, keep on rooting for me to get this washer fixed. I really, really, really want to go to Genesis Live in Las Vegas because that just seems like the coolest fucking shit right now. Fucking go-karts, and I was listening to the UPX podcast, and they're going to do their little bingo thing and after party and kicking it with those guys. Sounds like a pretty good time. And then just getting to meet some more people and getting to see all this shit live and do the city release and the badges and the sparklet and all the shit, and then be able to go down there and make videos and put my flavor on some shit would be a real hootenanny, real nice time. So I really want to go, and I'm hoping that I can get this fucking washer problem solved so that way it doesn't hinder my ability to do so. So anyway, folks, I'm going to let you go. I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to continue driving. I'm almost to work. This has been a nice long video, so thanks for kicking it with me. And as soon as my dungeon's dry, we'll make some more proper videos down there, and I'll donate that money to PayPal, and we'll do all that stuff. Well, I'll put it in PayPal, and then I'll donate it to Extra Life through PayPal because that's just the route I have to go. So anyway, all right, folks, keep on keeping on, and I will check you later. Peace.